Yeah, this that Batman Joker daily duo Comic Cons. This that Batman Joker daily duo Comic Cons. This that Batman Joker daily duo Comic Cons. This that Batman.
Yo, it's your main man King Castro X coming at you live and direct with another returning episode of the Comic Cons podcast. Kids, we have not been here in so long, but my main man, the one and only co-host that I could ever ask for, the best of the best, the greatest of all time, kids, is in the building. Introduce yourself, God.
What is up, everyone? It is Young Master Jules, and we are back, like you said. And it's funny that you say back with another return episode, because I feel like this is our third returning episode, and it's hilarious.
We got life going on.
We do. So don't hassle us, guys. We've been trying.
But we are trying to come back again. Hopefully this works out. We've recently freed some things up in our schedule. I don't think he's freed some things up. He's still busy as hell. I was doing a few things, trying a few things. 30-year-old man out here living life, trying to figure it out. But one thing we've not stopped is our fitness. We are continuously pursuing that, man, working out as much as possible, eating right, trying to get our life together. I know Jules is still doing boxing. He's been doing jiu-jitsu, which is insane.
It's great.
He's loving it. I tried the pro wrestling thing for a little bit, man. Juggling pro wrestling, fitness, wife, and work, life. Kind of took up a lot of my time. You know what I'm saying? I have recently stopped the pro wrestling. Shout out to all the great wrestlers doing their thing. Shout out to Tim Rockwell and everybody else over there at Tulsa Pro Wrestling Academy. Thank you for the opportunity. But as far as scheduling goes, it just didn't work out. But then I stopped that. And now we're here because I have free time. I'm still training. I'm doing 2-a-days now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Which was going pretty well. I get to train with my wife in the morning. Then at night I come home. Usually have a couple guys over and we do our thing, which has been really, really cool. I've been doing a lot of gaming now that I have free time. That's been great. That's never stopped, but it's a lot more. Still streaming my ass off. But, Jules, what the fuck you been up to?
Oh, man, that's a funny thing. Same. Just the same old.
Yeah.
Still been podcasting here and there. I am trying to get into more skits.
Nice.
I have some good things in the works. I just got to put them on paper. Being a father, like you said, jiu-jitsu, that's another good thing. Super humbling. A really humbling sport. And it's funny because I think boxing is like a good base to start self-defense. So when they're like on top of me, I'm like, I want to punch them so bad. But again, that's not the sport. But it's a beautiful thing. It teaches you discipline, teaches you body control, just different things like that. I have Elijah with me occasionally, so he gets to see all that fun stuff. And
I think that's really cool that you get to take your son to these combative sports with you, and really you get to show him, like, you know, you could do this.
Right.
I think it's inspirational, you know.
And then again, I think it takes away from the toxic masculinity that I used to have, like growing up in the hood. I mean, you can't lose a fight without people saying you're weak.
Right.
But sports like this, where everyone is trying to be better and to learn, there's none of that. Because what I lack in an area, somebody else is good in, and vice versa. I don't know if I told you about that story. When I first started going to jiu-jitsu practice, they have a triple threat day, which is Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, and judo.
That sounds insane.
It was fucking amazing. I did all 3 hours. I was there for a long time. But anyway,
It's like a gauntlet.
Yeah. So it's literally the class would end, and then the next class would begin.
That's crazy.
It was fucking amazing.
Did everybody stay, or was it just you?
No, it was me and some other, like a handful of people.
Crazy people.
It's great.
That's awesome. I love that.
But it makes me want to be a fighter.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Are you really thinking about I know this isn't normally what we talk about, chat, but we're coming back. We're catching up. Chat. See, you can tell I fucking... do I curse on this show? 2 things I've already done that I don't normally do on this show is curse, and I'm smoking. Not a good look, but...
Yeah, I actually stopped smoking in my podcast.
That's
but
good.
It's a whole nother thing. But yes, man. So we were having sparring session at Muay Thai, and I was like, hey, man, you can kick if you want to. And he knew I was a boxer. He lost hella weight as well. And we were partners together. And he was like, no, since you're a boxer, I want to be in your world. I was like, bet.
Crazy. Yo.
Tore his ass up. But anyway, I knew if it was jujitsu or if he was kicking, I would have lost.
It would have been another game.
But yes, but it's funny because again, it takes away from that I'm better or I'm whatever. Because man, if you ever had a grown man on top of you and you can't get him off without hitting him or biting him, it's the most humbling thing ever.
I want to say I've been watching Dragon Ball Z lately, and all this makes me think of. And I admire it and love it so much. The reason you're on some like, hey, you can kick if you want to, or hey, he's on some like, I want to be in your world, is because you guys are just trying to improve. You don't care if you lose. You just want to see like what it feels like,
right?
And learn what you get or see what you can get from it.
For
and I
sure.
think that's so fascinating. I love it. Again, Dragon Ball Z. That's Goku, 100%. He don't care if he win or lose the fight. He's just always like, "What's up? You're stronger than me. Like, I need to see that."
And but see, it's funny because people give Vegeta shit for that in the Cell Saga, especially Trunks. He was like, "Are you letting him power up?" He was like, "Hey, nigga said he gonna get strong. I'm just trying to see what he's talking about."
Right.
Because Vegeta runs all fades. That Broly movie don't count. Vegeta runs all fades, okay? He don't bitch out for nobody.
I think, speaking of the Broly movie, me and the wife tonight are going to watch the new Super Broly movie.
Oh, hey, you're going to love it.
Because we just finished the... shout out to my wife, man. This was all on her. She wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z. We were looking for an anime to watch. She was like, let's do Z. I was like, what the fuck? You want to watch Z? Like, out of all animes? And I even hate it. I was like, this is going to be all the time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that. But, like, God, I love Dragon Ball Z.
Did you really?
I did. Huge fan of it. And now we're on Super. You've watched Super, right? So, no spoilers, obviously, to you. Spoiler alert. Not really. I don't know if I'm going to say
If you guys haven't watched Super yet, you're not Dragon Ball fans.
We just finished the first Tournament of Power with Champa and Beerus.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Do you know what my favorite moment was? Can you guess? Because you know your brother.
Hold on. Let me get it. When Vegeta punched Kaba and said, "Remember this pain."
Yeah. No, 100%. See, that's my dog. It's that.
That's my favorite part too, man.
Vegeta's arc in that is the most relevant. Everything else, I'm like, cool. Like that was fun, good. Shout out to Frost, you weak ass, frail ass. I truly believed that you were a good guy and you let me down. I was like, we got a good guy now. Nah. Hit was crazy too. Hit was crazy.
That Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken to me is the best transformation in the movie.
It looks
in the whole anime.
It looks heat, bro. I did not expect it. I was like, this is what we're doing now?
Yeah.
He had another level?
Hey, you'll get to see how gangster Goku is in a couple more episodes. I'm not sure how far, but Goku does something, and I'm like, this is some cool shit. This is gangster. Because he was willing to die if it meant getting stronger, and I really enjoyed that from him.
So what we just finished, just to see if it's where you're at, what we just finished actually is they went to Trunks and Goten, hopped in what's his name? Manaka? The strongest fighter in the universe.
Oh, yeah.
They hopped in his truck and they ended up on some other planet with like the life water or something, and they just fought like clone Vegeta.
No, yeah, I know what part you're on, but no, not that part.
To me, that was like a filler episode.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Clone Vegeta.
Because what's about to come?
Yeah.
So the last thing we saw was Goku Black pulling up on Kakarot and being like, so you're Goku. And then it ended episode, basically. But me and my wife... So I knew Goku Black existed. But we're very curious to learn who the fuck Goku Black is, how this guy is here, how he exists. It blew our minds. We were like, this makes the most sense. Goku's fought everybody. Who better for him to fight than Goku?
Himself, yeah.
Yeah, so like we are super fucking excited for this.
So did you see the part with Hit again?
Is Hit back?
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen Hit return or anything like that. So yeah, no, you got to be careful.
Yeah, for sure, because I didn't know if Goku Black was after that. It was a small moment, nothing really significant, but I really enjoyed what happened.
So the most I saw is whenever I think Hit comes back for like a celebration, and Goku's like, "We should." Oh no, it's at the end of the Tournament of Power. He's like, "We should fight again one day," and then Hit just kind of walks off. Like,
yeah,
leave me alone. He doesn't want to deal with Goku.
It's pretty cool. One of my favorite characters because I love the improvement during the fight.
Yeah,
and he's an assassin, so like, bro, imagine if he was a martial artist for real.
You know how crazy that is, though. Like the ability. You know what I'm saying? To mid-fight, I mean, it's obviously doable. You know, you guys do this all the time, but it's amazing that mid-fight, you see what your opponent's doing, and you adjust. Mm-hmm. You recalibrate, you figure it out, and you get back in there. That's exactly what Hit did the whole time. And it was insane.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, with the Saiyans. After every near-death experience, they get stronger. I don't know what the percentage is, but they get stronger. So if Hit improved, he would have to kill them in order to just be great.
Right.
Because they will always improve, and it's like, how much can his skill compare to their genetics? Because they're a warrior race. They're like the fucking Chinese.
Okay.
Oh no, they're Japanese. But anyway, they're like the Chinese, because it's this one. No, I think it's South Korea. They have to go to the military, so it's like they're a fighting country.
Yeah.
So they're a fighting race.
I want to say this.
We love everybody.
Previous Comic-Cons episodes, I would have told you Superman could beat Goku.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed. With this comeback, I got to admit some things to you guys.
Okay, let me know.
I've been watching Dragon Ball, and Goku might give Superman a run for his money.
To keep it a buck, what the fuck can Superman do besides just be OP? In the sense of, like, he's not a martial artist. You did say you did say they had warriors on Krypton and he could have learned, but literally fighting against yourself. Imagine just somebody trying to learn a combat situation by themselves.
Bro, it comes down to this, bro. There's going to come a moment, right? When they first meet, it'll be straight. Both of them will be punching on each other a little bit. But then something's going to happen in Goku that happens all the time. He's like, oh, I'm excited.
But it can't be our Superman. It has to be Injustice Superman.
It has to be an evil. Because if you're very right. Because Superman's not fighting you to try to go to the death. He doesn't want to push to the next level. He doesn't care about that. It'd have to be evil Superman, and it'd have to be him on some, like, you're in my way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if not, Clark Kent's eventually just going to be like, all right, kid, good job. Kakarot's like, yo, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, no. You know what I'm saying? So that's the scary thing with Kakarot, bro, is eventually he's going to hit a point in the fight when he's against a good fighter to where he's like, oh, there's another level here. I want to go levels beyond. Mm-hmm. Let me charge up. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then Clark doesn't have that.
Which is odd, because I was watching a video from Stan Lee, and he was like, Superman is the most overrated character ever. Like, how does he fly? There's no science to him. And he was like, with Thor flies through the air by swinging his hammer and throwing it and going with it. And I was thinking about it. I was like, Superman really don't got shit about him that makes sense. Why does he have laser vision? Why does he have cold breath? I don't get it.
The answer is because comics. That's why.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about it, Goku, everything is ki or energy.
Yeah.
So the Kamehameha, even though it's not real, in the sense, it gives you something to go off of. But, like, why the fuck he has heat vision? For what?
They needed a cool power to give the guy. They were chilling and they were like, what would be cool for this? And they were like, dude, fire out of your fucking eyes.
They literally gave him every cool superpower. Strength, speed, flight.
Not only does he have heat vision, he has frost. He can shoot frost from his mouth.
And X-ray vision.
That's because they were probably pervs. They were Jiraiya's. That's what was going on there.
Did you see that? I think it was a Family Guy episode, and it was Clark at the Daily News, and there were some females. He was like, why are you guys crying? He was like, we all three got breast cancer. The doctor said it's like we were in front of an X-ray screen for 20 years. It's because of his X-ray vision. He was spying on them.
That's fucked up. I saw a meme the other day of Vegeta with cancer. And he was like, it's going to beat me, Goku. It's going to be. He's like, is it strong? And he said, strong? I can get it, Vegeta. Ha! And then, like, killed everybody. So, I also saw another funny meme of Goku the other day. It's been all over my timeline. My wife just ordered a bunch of Dragon Ball, like, workout gear for us, too. So y'all going to see the drop. See, we're going to be looking extra drip in the gym together, man. I love that she's hype about Dragon Ball. But, yeah, the meme was... what is it? Chi-Chi comes down. She's like, you want to go upstairs? You know, on some, like, freaky type stuff. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, did you bring protection? He's like, Who's up there, Chi-Chi? Who's up there? Is he strong? And like, there's this moment with Goku, if you watch the show, you know, where like his voice changes, right? It doesn't change 100%. He's still Kakarot, but like he goes from like extra funny, Goku to
There's Goku, then there's Kakarot.
right, like I will not let you destroy my world. Like you killed my friends, type
Yep,
shit. Like
that's Kakarot.
and so I heard that in the meme when reading it. I was like, "Who's up there, Chi-Chi?" You know what I mean? Like, got all excited, like ready to fight, bro. Like, anyway, needless to say, I know we've been ranting for like 15. I know we got stuff to do. My bad, bud. But
It's all right.
I've been loving Dragon Ball, bro. Like, I'm kind of sad I missed out on it this whole time. And then, like with training,
Yeah.
it hits the soul so much, dude. When I watch these episodes, it just motivates me so much more. I cannot tell you how many times I'm in the middle of a set wanting to give up, and then the king of toxic masculinity himself, Vegeta, pops into my head. It's like, is this who you think you are? Do you have nothing more to offer? Think about your people. You know, just yelling at me like, are you going to be weak forever? You know, just
Right.
in my head, lift that. You know, just going crazy.
I love it. And they also make, I think there is, like if you look up Vegeta motivational speeches, I think somebody did one.
I listen to them, yeah.
And that's really neat. And there's another cool one. They have dubstep or like the music you was listening to with
funk.
like Goku in the back.
Tight.
Like I can't, or I won't let you destroy my world, and then like a beat drops too.
That's hard.
That's really nice.
That's hard. They got Batman ones too. I don't know if you've seen the AI Batman motivational. They got like for many different subjects, right? Health and fitness, porn addiction, like straight up, like all kinds of like to just help, I guess, the youth get through whatever. You got Batman in your head telling you don't need this. Be stronger. You know, like just yelling at you a little bit, like
I'm a fold like Nightwing, bro.
yeah.
When he fucked Harley, definitely folded.
I remember that. That was on the the Batman Harley and Nightwing film. Yeah.
But she kind of RAPE him
Yeah.
because he was tied up, wasn't he?
He was. He liked it. He did. He
I definitely would have.
But
I would have gave her dick that day.
have you watched anything good lately? I just talked about Dragon Ball for like 10 minutes.
I have. So I watched The Watchmen.
Oh,
I really enjoyed. Yeah, I really enjoyed. Yeah,
How'd you like that?
I
That's
fucking
a
loved
classic.
it, bro. I loved it.
Welcome to the party. What
Thank
do you
you.
think about my favorite character? There's two of them. Big fan, number one of the comedian. Even though he's wiped in the beginning, you still see a little bit.
Yeah,
He's a piece of shit, but Jules will tell you I like piece of shit ass characters.
yeah. I liked him in. He played Negan in The Walking Dead.
He did play Negan, and he also played Thomas Wayne in Batman v Superman. In the very beginning, you'll see him. Have you ever seen Walking Dead?
Yep. That's where Negan's from.
Maggie is. Yeah, you're right. Maggie is also Martha Wayne.
Oh shit!
Yeah, if you watch in the very beginning, in the opening, whenever they're walking through the theater before you know what happens, the inevitable.
Yeah,
they get shot. Spoiler alert if you've never been around Batman.
Bruce gets shot in this one. Are we talking about the same one?
In Batman v Superman?
Oh no. Okay, sorry. I
What
thought
are you talking about?
was he not supposed to play Thomas when it was Flashpoint?
No, rumors. There was speculation that he might get casted as a Thomas Wayne for a Flashpoint film, but it's like that's never happened.
Who played? Was it a cartoon or? I think it was a cartoon that they did. Okay, never mind.
So this is in the actual Batman vs Superman.
Oh, okay.
You know, dude plays Thomas, and it's just for that scene, for the theater scene.
How much you think he got paid for that?
Probably a little check.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe nothing too greasy, but something light, like something nice. Enough to go, to the movies with. Again.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I love the comedian, and then Rorschach.
Rorschach is good. I like him.
I think I do a good Rorschach. I'm not gonna lie.
I was surprised he died at the end.
Yeah.
But it made sense. He was like, bro, you're leaving me no choice. Like, you're going to have to kill me.
I just love his monologues. Dude, they're Bruce Wayne. They're Dark
Rorschach's journal.
Yeah, they're Dark Knight Returns Bruce Wayne to me. Like, it's very... The gritty streets of New York City, covered in filth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, talk that way, bro.
Yeah. Because at a certain point, because I was thinking when you were saying that the Dark Knight Returns, I'm like, what if Batman could live for not forever, but for like hundreds of years, right?
You think he'd get tired of shit?
I think he would become the villain.
We need to write this.
Do you know that quote? You die a hero and live long enough.
It's from Batman.
That's Batman.
It's from the one with the Joker.
To live long enough to see yourself become the
Dark
villain.
Knight. Is that Dark Knight? Is that what that film's called? Yeah, Dark Knight with Christian Bale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Harvey Dent, Two-Face, says it to Bruce Wayne at a table.
Oh, shit.
Before he turns into Two-Face. He's
Oh,
like,
man.
you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it would make sense that Batman, because if Batman, we see it all the time, he struggles with not crossing that line. And it fucks with his relationships with his friends and family, with himself as well. And I feel like eventually, when everybody's gone, he'll have nothing else to really hold him to that other side of the law. And I feel like he would think, to be like them, or to beat them, I have to be like them. Because, okay, for an example, when Batman versus Superman, he was to a point where he was like, all right, Superman got to go.
He was ready to kill him.
Yeah. And he knew that this type of man is so powerful, he has to die.
Now, bear in mind that this movie you're talking about, Batman v Superman, is derived from, again, The Dark Knight Returns, in which Batman does face Superman. He goes head to head with him, and he wants his whole thing in that book is to beat Superman to a bloody pulp and make him understand, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm that one. He has a line in it where he's like, I want you to remember this for the rest of your days, Clark. In your darkest moments, remember that it was me that beat you. He didn't want to kill him, and then that's where he faked his death. He just wanted the moment to stand over Clark and just, like, dog him out a little bit. Hit that pride. But
because if you think about it, man, like, The Boys, I love that because it really...
Did you finish it?
Yes.
Same. We could talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I really loved how it was true to real life. Meaning, if Homelander had a threat like Bruce Wayne, he would die that day.
I mean, he would have to, because Bruce Wayne would be a nuisance to Homelander.
Exactly.
Especially, see, the Homelander and Superman are different in the sense of, like, Homelander got dirt. Like, all kinds of just dirty secrets that man don't want out.
Right.
You know, at least, you know, for now. But Bruce would have been exposed, bro, and all kinds of stuff. He'd have been like certified lover boy. He would have snapped on, bro. Sorry, probably not a good.
That's funny. But no, the reason I say that... Yeah, the reason I say that is because I understand where Bruce is coming from, but, like, if Clark really wanted to, there would be no, I want you to remember this in your darkest day. No, I'll slap you right now, Bruce. What are you talking about?
He had,
remember what?
He had that kryptonite in him, though, so he couldn't do that.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, like, if I felt a threat from somebody like Batman and I knew what he was capable of,
gotta take him out.
He would die that day.
Yeah. I am curious. I would love to see that storyline in which you were discussing come to life, though, where Bruce, here it is, 70 years in, somehow he has a way, he's still young and, you know, like maybe he got into the pit.
I was thinking the same thing.
And all his friends are dead. Hopefully they're not dead at 70 years. That's kind of tough. Let's go.
It would make sense, though.
We'll fast forward 100 years in or something. And Bruce is still there, still protecting Gotham. Joker has the Lazarus Pit, too. He's still there, and he's just, you know what? I'm sick of this.
That would be dope. So that would be dope if somehow Joker is still, because he's Joker, he's still alive after that time.
He'd be awesome
and
stuff,
Bruce,
man.
Let's just say Bruce dies, but his body is still preserved. Joker steals it, puts him in the pit. Batman wakes up, kills Joker in that instance, and then assumes he's still in whatever time he's in, and, like, has to come to realization that other people are dead.
That drive him crazy, bro. Like,
yeah.
He turned him. So the problem, the thing with that is, though, don't you think Bruce, if he killed Joker, if he made that mistake, he'd be like, yo, I got to get locked up now. Like, I'm the bad guy. You don't think he would give in?
No, because the Lazarus Pit changes you.
He'd be evil, yeah.
Yeah, so he would still think like the
Shout
Batman.
out to Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
He got put in the Lazarus
Oh, yeah,
pit.
he did.
He did.
And he ended up killing himself, though.
He did.
That was weak. But anyway.
Did you play Suicide Squad Kills Justice League yet?
No, I'm waiting for it to be free on PlayStation.
It's on its way.
Yeah.
You see how much it is?
It's like $20. Isn't
You know
it?
how much I paid for it?
Yeah, a lot.
Day one
60?
release, $70.
70?
That bitch $20 right now?
Man.
I'm mad.
Yeah, I can't wait till it's free.
Oh, it's coming.
Because it was fun.
I thought you never... Oh, you played the beta with me. Did you give me the beta? Or did I give
No,
you
I
the
think we
beta?
both had to... subscribe or something like that.
Anyway, go ahead. You said something. You were talking. We do have comics to talk about, guys.
Yeah, we
I
do.
promise.
It's all right. This is just a welcome back. This is nothing. I'm not gonna say spectacular, but
to us, but welcome back to you guys.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
look how strong we are, guys.
Look, chill. We have been working out a lot, chat. Chat. I'm a Twitch streamer, man. I can't help but talk to you guys that way. We do have a lot of things in the works for this coming back. We're going to try to be consistent. We're discussing right now if we're going to be dropping every week or every other week, recording every week, every other week. Mm-hmm. But right now we're just kind of enjoying the moment. We're happy to be back doing this. It's been a minute. Me and Jules haven't even hung out in a while. I think the last thing we did together was work out, and that was some months back. So we still have our phone calls, but
yeah, that was a long time ago.
So I'm saying we haven't even been in each other's presence. So I'm personally thankful to be doing the podcast again because not only do I get to talk about nerdy stuff, but I get to do it with my brother, my best friend. So it's a good time. It's nice to be sitting down doing this. So this is why we're sitting here riffing. We hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. We're happy to be back. We're happy to be bringing content to you. Can't wait to be at a local con near you, just shooting the shit, talking con. I know Jules is hyped for that. He says every time he goes to the con, he's on that.
Everybody's asking about you, man.
So we'll bring it back. We'll be coming back. But yeah, you watched The Boys?
Yeah.
What'd you think? The final season? Is that the final? I guess they're gonna make another one.
They're
right?
make another one. I don't think. I enjoyed it how they tied in Gen Z and The Boys. Yeah. Correct. And what was neat is how the ending wasn't what you would have expected if you watched that episode from the beginning.
Remind me of the ending again?
So,
because I don't remember.
Yeah, so everybody started to get kidnapped. So Frenchie and Kimiko was going to leave the country, and the girl who can touch you, and so she made and then the girl Kimiko finally spoke, but I think at the beginning it showed you that, and you were like, "Is he leaving her? What's going on?" And then at the end, it was all that
crazy
because you got to remember at the end of Gen Z, Homelander pulled up on the black girl and was like, "This is what you do to your people," or whatever, and hit her with the laser beams. And then
that's the smart black girl.
No, that's the girl with the long hair
from Gen Z.
Yeah, the blood girl.
Yeah,
but when she learns in-body blood manipulation for other people, kind of
that's scary, bro. I always wanted that to be a power in Avatar.
It was.
Was it
blood bending? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because what's her name?
Katara.
Bro, that's nasty.
Yeah, it is.
That's fire.
Because you really can't do shit with that.
What you gonna do?
You can't. You got blood, bro. Yeah, you got. Yeah, that's some shit.
That's better than Magneto. I think Magneto is fire, but you got metal in your blood too, right?
You do, but probably not enough.
Magneto don't be bending that, bro. He needs to.
I think he has though.
He really should.
Yeah,
that's how you should be Logan. I think he doesn't.
That's how he did beat Logan in one of the movies.
You're right, in the first movie, the very first movie.
No, that was the very first movie.
Yeah, when they're up in the thing, they're up in what is it, Statue of Liberty? Is that where they are?
No. Oh. Yeah, okay, yes, they were in the Statue of Liberty, but he did it another time. I think it was the next movie where they were in the forest, and he shot him through all the fucking trees and shit, threw him in the water.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
But I actually watched all of them.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy we brought it up. Yeah, those movies were classics. Those were great to me. People can hate on them and stuff, but dude, I love that was my X-Men movies.
It was good.
Same as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I love that stuff, bro. I love that stuff.
Toby was nice. I wouldn't have fucked with Mary Jane, though. I would have fucked with that girl who was in the apartment complex with him.
The sweet one?
Yeah. She was really down for him.
But so was Mary.
She wasn't shit.
Mary high-key did be smashing on Harry, though.
Yeah, she...
Can we just talk about it?
For sure.
Mary, what you doing, man? Peter love you, and he trying to save the day. Chi-Chi ain't never rolled on Goku, as far as I know.
She whooped his ass and forced him to marry her. So, kinda.
Yeah. I do be wondering what Piccolo be around the house so much for, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Dropping that Dende.
You know he be dropping the Dende. Yo, he really does. I talk to
because he can stretch.
He can.
So you don't think he can stretch the wing?
I don't probably, bro.
Man.
I be asking my wife all the time if she let Piccolo hit. She says yes. Hell yeah, that's our favorite character, Piccolo and Vegeta.
Yeah, and he has to be like 6 fucking feet, 6+ tall.
He's the biggest dude on the show, bro. Tien used to be buff as shit. In Super, he's not necessarily buff as shit anymore. He used to be up there with Piccolo, but he wasn't as tall. Piccolo is absolutely stacked. He's buffer than Kakarot and taller than Kakarot. Kakarot's tall too, but like Piccolo, he a man. He's a huge man.
The fucking alien.
Dude, he's big as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
You think he got big meat?
I just told you he can stretch it.
He can stretch it. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Man.
What comics did you read, man? Let's do the thing.
Yes, so I read Naruto X Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, or flipped.
I like how we been talking anime this whole episode. Now there's an anime comic crossover. Sorry, guys. I do plan on talking about more anime on this show.
For sure.
So, just so you know, yeah.
I liked the comic. I was super ecstatic when it came out. Every issue is number 2 is sold out at Impulse right now, and it hasn't even came out yet.
That's crazy.
Pissed me off. Anyway,
crazy.
I'll probably go to fucking
readallcomics.com.
No, I want these ones because I have the graphic novel to Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, and then the graphic novel to Ninja Turtles and Batman.
Nice.
Yeah, so I really want these ones. But anyway, it starts with Team 7. They're kids in this one, but they are escorting April O'Neil.
So this is before Shippuden?
Yeah, this is like its own.
Wait, Team 7 is escorting April O'Neil?
Yep, to Big Apple Village.
What the hell?
Yep. But there has been
cool.
some,
It's genius.
if I remember correctly, some robberies or something going on, and she had to speak to Lady Tsunade. And they're walking, and they get interrupted by the Foot Clan.
Mm-hmm.
So Team 7 is fighting the Foot Clan, and then these 5 masked things come out and help them fight, and they're like, hand over April. Team 7's like, we're going to protect April. So they ended up fighting, and it was really unique who fought who, and I really liked that they did that. So Ralph fought Sakura. Ralph is a hothead, the buff one. Sakura got that shit on her. Yeah. She can punch really hard, right? So it was really cool. Mikey and Donnie fought Naruto because, of course, Naruto's goofy and the Shadow Clone. So it was really neat to see them fight them. And then last but not least, Leonardo fought Sasuke. Okay. And I really loved their dialogue because he was like, I can see the vengeance in your eyes. He was like, they're like mine or something. And he was like, yeah, but I'm not held back by family or friends. It was something. And he was like, that would be your downfall, kid. And it was really neat.
Crazy.
And then, of course, Kakashi and Master Splinter fought.
Oh, wow.
So they were doing that whole ordeal. And April just sitting there. She was like, I can tell them that I know all of them. But this is too cool. And she like held up her camera and shit. And then eventually,
that's crazy.
Yeah, eventually they stopped fighting. And Kakashi was like, something seems familiar. And he pulled out his Sharingan, and like all their masks fell off, the Ninja Turtles and Master Splinter. And he was like, huh, it's been a long time. And he was talking to Master Splinter, so I guess they know each other.
Yeah.
And it's going in the issue too, but it's fucking amazing. I really enjoyed it.
No, that actually sounds like a really good read. I'm not going to lie. 2 things I love, Naruto and the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, because they're ninjas.
The way they crossed everything just makes sense.
Yeah.
It works. It works. I don't know why it works. So it goes. It sounds beautiful.
I really enjoy it. I'm hoping, because it feels like a Naruto anime. Mm-hmm. Because they're calling it Big Apple Village. That's New York. Things like that. I'm wondering if they will give the Ninja Turtles ninjutsu.
That'd be crazy.
Because they didn't use it in the first issue, but that would be really cool if they were able to use it going forward.
That'd be something fun to see. That's something you'd like to see?
Yeah, like Ralph has fire style. Leo has probably water or wind. Mikey has earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what Donnie would
Sounds like
have.
Avatar. But yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be really dope.
Yeah, not going back to Avatar, but how the fuck did Earthbenders lose?
I don't know.
Earth is everywhere.
He said Earth is everywhere.
Literally.
I don't know.
Anyway, that pisses me off.
That sounds like a really good read, though.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy it.
I might have to check that out because I do love Naruto, and then Ninja Turtles are great.
Mm-hmm.
So that sounds fire. Did you read anything else?
I read,
Because I only read one book.
if I remember correctly, I don't know if I actually read it or looked through it, but it was Nightwing 10 something.
Nice.
It was after. Yeah, it was after he went with Bia, I believe her name was, on the ship, and there was a traitor amongst the groups. It come to find out it was Bia's. How can I call
Is this where I left off?
probably
Like old Nightwing?
yeah, like 10 something.
Yeah, no, that's actually where I left off. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Well, the next issue after that, come to find out, Bia's not half brother, like stepbrother. Stepbrother was the villain because Bia was going to be the captain or something, and I think the half or the stepbrother ended up killing the dad or something like that, and of course Nightwing had to help and all that fun stuff. But it's the last thing I remember, and I don't think I read anything else. I feel like I read something on read all comics, but I don't think so.
I only read one issue.
Okay.
Do plan on reading more. Fun fact, don't know how much or how heavily this applies to Jules, but I know there's been a break. We haven't read very many comics in our time off. Again, it's been all fitness, for real. That's what we've been locked in on. But it felt good to jump back into some comics. Read my first comic in a while today, and it was a much-needed read. Batman, Absolute Batman issue 1. Really excited to jump into this story. It seems to be a younger Batman. I'm not going to give you all the storyline deets. You'll have to read it yourself, but I will tell you some fun facts about it. So it seems like a younger Batman. Apparently in this one, Martha Wayne is still alive. Thomas was killed at the zoo. They were on like a little school trip, and that's when he died. Somebody shot him, as usual. But this Batman is also not rich. It's still Bruce Wayne. It's just like in an alternate universe. He's not rich. He grew up with like kind of a rough upbringing. He's had some run-ins with the law. He also had like a scholarship to college, and he faked his injury, and that's where he decided to he faked his injury so he can go study martial arts and all the good stuff that Batman needs to be Batman. Took like all kinds of jobs in the city to learn like the schematics of how the city works and everything like that. Pretty crazy. Alfred seems to be some kind of assassin. He was sent to Gotham to take out this current crime syndicate called the Animals, that are really causing a lot of havoc out there, and that's where Batman comes in. He decides fuck this, somebody has to protect our city, and that's how him and Alfred start to run into each other. And Alfred's job is to gather intel about the Animals, as well as now, if he sees the Bat, he's supposed to engage, but he hasn't been engaging as much. He had one run-in, and they threw hands. It was pretty dope. This Batman is thick as all fuck. He is huge, bro. Have you seen him?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen the Absolute Batman cover?
No.
I don't have it.
Okay.
He's jacked. He looks huge.
I'm going to have to look for it, because I probably saw it on the Impulse
Yeah,
ads or whatever.
You should get into it. He has an axe. He takes this thing out, this stick, and he puts it into his his symbol, and it comes off, and it's just this giant bat axe, bro, that he be hitting people with, but he don't kill them. He cuts off their hands and stuff.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, he cuts it he cut off this dude's hand, and he's like, "There's a hospital 2 blocks to the left, or is it to the right? I don't remember right now." Or whatever.
That's dope as fuck.
He just be trolling. He's like Dark Knight Returns, kind of, bro.
It feels like a Jason Todd storyline. That or a Dick Grayson.
Yeah, he looks like Dick Grayson, but jacked, huge.
I'm about to see it.
Again, he's young. Killer Croc is like his friend. So is Oswald Cobblepot. They all grew up together in this one. It's a weird storyline. Anyway, the book ends with Joker coming home on a prison bus, but he doesn't have on any face paint or anything like that. So I'm curious to see how he ties in. Issue 2 and 3 are out as well. I'll probably talk about those next week.
Are they? My apologies. Are they calling him Joker or?
Yeah, they called him Joker.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. So that's where it ended. As well, Alfred has just been monitoring Batman, lending him assistance because he's able to gather more intel as Batman continues to destroy the Animals or whatever. But it seems pretty interesting, man. I'm excited to see what's going on. Batman that's not rich and has his mother.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's neat.
Yeah.
It's neat. They probably will kill his mom
You think
eventually.
she'll die?
Yeah, for sure. Just to stay true to the storyline itself, I think they will.
I will say that this has been the biggest selling, I think, Batman title as of late. Yeah, it's made hella money.
Okay.
So there's only going to be 5 issues, it looks like. So jump in and give it a read. It seems interesting.
Well, last thing for me, I watched the new James Gunn DC.
What is it? Creature Commandos?
Yeah, Creature Commandos. For you who are unaware, we talked about it probably a year ago on the cons. James Gunn storyline. And we're finally here. We're finally here. So Amanda Waller is talking to Agent Flack?
Yeah, Flag.
And it's the father of the one that's in the movies.
Okay.
Because the one in the movies died at Project Starfish.
Okay.
So she is showing him, of course, this new part of the prison. And something is happening. I forgot who is trying to overtake who, but she was like, we need to help this organization. And he was like, I thought the government said you can't do, the Suicide Squad anymore. She was like, with humans. These people are not humans. So she shows him this whole other part of the prison, and it's the Bride of Frankenstein. It's this fish-looking girl. It's Weasel from the Suicide Squad movies.
I like Weasel.
It is Dr. Phosphorus. I don't know if you know him. And it's... Who's the other one? I forgot who the other one is, if there is one. But it's all of them, and they're going to... I forgot what country it was, but it's where the Bride of Frankenstein originated from. So it's her birthplace, whatever it is. But they meet the queen or the princess there, and they are, of course, eating and all this fun stuff. But at night, Agent Flag gets busy with the princess. And in that whole spew...
Wait, what does that mean?
He starts fucking her.
Okay.
But a little bit before that, Dr. Phosphorus tried to kill him because, of course, the phone has the shock. They have a shock this time, not the explosive head. But they ended up fighting and blah, blah, blah. And in that whole commotion, Bride of Frankenstein and the fish girl, they leave to go find the house that she was born in. And I didn't know. You're a little older than I am, so... The Bride of Frankenstein, does she always loves Frankenstein? Or do they not get along?
As far as I know, they've always been together.
Oh, okay. Well... But
I'm not familiar with Frank and Bride and
me either.
lore.
Me either.
So
but in this one, it shows her backstory, and she ends up falling in love with the doctor. And Frankenstein was like, you made her for me, blah, blah, blah. And Frankenstein ends up killing the doctor. And it shows, like, from the 1800s all the way to present, every, like, major timeline, they, like, was fighting each other. So, like, they were mob bosses, they were cowboys, they were fucking...
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. And this girl from Themyscira...
Wonder Woman?
No, it's another one. She's a sorceress.
Okay.
But she ends up pulling up because she's one of the main... villains because she has a whole little gang or whatever, but her and the Bride of Frankenstein starts to get into a fight, and then everybody else shows up, and I forgot how it ended, but that's probably number 2. They all get into a fight and whatever, but yeah, it was really neat. Oh, they have a robot, GI robot, and guess his only mission or his only reason to live.
What?
You gotta guess, man. One guess.
To stop crime. I don't know.
To kill Nazis. So if somebody is being belligerent, he's like, are they Nazi scum? And then he pulls out a gun.
I like this guy. He sounds like my favorite.
Yeah, already. And it was cool because when they pulled up to help the bride and the other lady, he like raises up on his legs and then he puts the swastika over the people and he's like, Nazis. And he kills all of them. It's fucking good, man. The gore is nice. There's 3 episodes right now.
Okay.
It comes out every Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump on.
It's on HBO.
Is it adult?
It's adult. Yeah. They were fucking.
Oh yeah, you did say they fornicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched Joker, the second one.
What'd you think of that?
I didn't finish it. I got to the part where
I haven't watched.
The singing is
Ass.
not. I mean, it just. I want the Joker to kill people and fuck with Batman.
That's all
He
we
doesn't
ask
do
for.
that. That's all. That's all. Can we have a Heath Ledger?
Bring him back. Get rid of Joaquin. The first movie was cool. Good beginning. But
Yeah, the guy from Suicide Squad was good as well. I like that one.
Jared Leto.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I don't know what is wrong. What is this?
But I like that one. It's
Don't you
better.
got that
It's better
tatted?
than the new one. No,
For some reason, I thought you had the face tatted.
I know those have been dope, huh?
No, I do want to get King Kaneki's eye. Do you know King Kaneki?
From
Tokyo Ghoul.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
speaking of anime, that's what I've been watching. I finished My Hero Academia. The new season comes out next
Nice.
year. One of my favorite characters is dead,
I'm sorry.
and I don't know how to
R.I.P.
feel about it.
That's always tough when you get invested into a character and then they rip them from you.
His superhero name, it took him forever, but is explosive or super explosive god dynamite something. It is like
tough.
it's hilarious, and if they don't call him that, he gets hella mad.
So I've actually started watching an anime on my own
Mm-hmm.
outside of me and the wife because we've been watching Dragon Ball. But I've started Berserk from 1980. Fire.
Is it pretty gory? Because I've heard like
It's
1980s,
Bro, so that's-
1970s, or
The 1980 to 1990 to me has A, the best anime art style, and B, it's always fucking bloody and gory.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
beautiful. It is everything I asked for in content.
that's why I wish Naruto and Dragon Ball, because I feel like those two were more modern to the sense of they didn't want to be. I mean, Kai showed blood and showed different things
Somewhat.
like that.
Their blood is more like a...
Yeah, the face and all that.
Yeah.
But actually, no, I think Kai, when they were fighting Cell Juniors, they were like exploding, like bloods and
I mean,
brains and
Krillin
shit.
got blown up against Frieza, too. Frieza just threw him in the air and, like, shot him and he
gangster.
exploded.
That was gangster.
Frieza a thug, bro.
But yeah, I wish they were more gory, because that would have been more cool.
I don't know. But Berserk's been pretty cool. I'm on episode 10. Got 25 episodes total, so I got I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Looking forward to finishing that. I'm thinking about picking up some manga to review on the show as well. That'll be fun. Before we do get out of here, though, I want to plug up a new game that just dropped
Ooh.
that I'm having a really good time with. Made in Ukraine. Current, like right now, they made it. They just recently dropped it. Not
How
too
the
long
fuck
ago.
they do that?
Exactly. Stalker 2 is fucking phenomenal. You get thrown into the heart of the heart of Chernobyl. No pun intended. It's called Stalker 2: The Heart of Chernobyl. Do you know what Chernobyl is?
Mm-mm.
It's like where this big nuclear power plant exploded and like a lot of people died and then like people lost their homes. It was crazy, fucking insane. Look into it.
Yeah.
But the game is awesome. It's a survival horror.
Is it free?
It's not on PlayStation. It's free on
Oh.
Game Pass. If not, you got to buy it on PC. Yeah, they're not. They don't put it on PlayStation. The first one is, but it's old.
Yeah.
And it'll be hard to play. That's one thing I love about this game, though, is like the challenge is definitely there. The horror is definitely there. There's these things called anomalies that are fucking amazing to see. If you haven't seen them, look them up. It's just a beautiful, ugly, amazing world. Got a lot of bugs. They're working on the bugs, but I've been really enjoying that. Been grinding out Division 1 and 2. I've fallen in love with Tom Clancy video games.
Did you really?
Yeah, bro.
I wanted to play the Division, but at the time I was playing it, I didn't understand what to do.
So if you download it, I got you. I got a whole squad and shit on there. Like it's a thing.
So it's not like a story mode single player, a story mode co-op, right?
So for like the first 30 levels, you'll be playing a storyline.
Okay.
And you can play that with friends. And then after that, your goal is to hit level 40. And then once you do that, all kinds of different modes unlock. And there's just like so much to do. The grind really starts at level 40 on the Division. So it gets insane.
Yeah, there's some other games that are coming out. I don't know if you saw, but there was some game thing that just came out showing new games. So
You talking about the Game Awards? that
Game
just happened?
Awards, yeah. So Game of Thrones is coming out. It's an RPG. That
I don't know how I
looks
feel about
fucking
that.
amazing.
I don't know.
I love Game of Thrones.
You think it looks good?
Yes, and then I think The Last of Us 3 is coming out.
I did not see that. I don't think that happened.
Yeah, you don't think it happened like
Did they? So I've been seeing. So
I saw something that
I had a
said it
friend
was-
send me a list of all the games that were dropped. I think where the confusion comes in. See, you read that on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Naughty Dog, the creators of I want Last of Us 3 to come
Yeah.
out. Don't get me wrong. I know you're sad.
No, not at all.
So I am very sad because I've been teased multiple times with the Last of Us 3 announcement on Facebook.
And they said no?
As of recent. It's not happening just yet. I don't think. But what they are, Naughty Dog, the creators of The Last of Us, have a new game coming out that's not tied to The Last of Us or anything like that. It's its own game. It's like a space game. I'll show you. It looks good. But, yeah, sadly. They keep trolling, bro. They'll always drop stuff. Like, I saw something the other day for, like, you know, like a while back I saw Squid Games 2. The trailer had dropped, and it didn't. And then now it finally has, and it looks mid as fuck. But, anyway, yeah, so that came out. Did you see Astrobot won Game of the Year?
I don't even know what Astrobot is.
It's ass. It's not ass. It's like a good game, but, like, when you got other amazing games...
Not like Sparkling Zero. That game was fucking... dead.
Why you say that? You don't like Sparking Zero?
Man, they said they lost 90% of their players already. And what pissed me off, and they just now it's a new update, but playing co-op, you only got to play in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, that's been why is that a thing?
I don't know,
Me
but
and my wife have been
it's going to
mad.
be an update where you can play everywhere else.
Thank
and I was
God.
like, it made sense because the hyperbolic time chamber is where you go to quote unquote practice, but I'm not practicing with somebody I'm playing co-op with, so
Right.
I didn't understand it.
I've been playing that with my wife, and we've been sad because that's the only place we can
Yeah.
fight. So,
And I just play with Elijah. He's a 4-year-old. He picks Grade 8 Vegeta and keeps doing the
every
fucking
time.
Grade 8 Vegeta, regular Vegeta, and just random people. But he likes the big characters.
Well, you should run me a fade on there.
Yeah, he'd be like, Pumpkin, I wanna pick all my guys. And I'm like, nigga, can you hurry up? I know the guys I want to pick, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of the. I don't know. I feel like they should have did more with this form, but fuck it. The Super Vegeta and the Super Trunks.
Yeah.
I love that form, like the bulkiness.
No,
I
yeah,
loved it.
Swole.
I loved it.
It's the same as like when Goku first went Super Saiyan. He got swole as hell, and then that went away.
Well, because that was Z. Z was fucking amazing artwork, and then you got the Super, and it's like,
It's alright. It's like clean, but it's not as good.
yeah, I want Z
I do too.
as Super. That would have been.
Do you? My favorite Saiyan, Super Saiyan 4. I just think that looks so
And-
hard.
Yeah,
I don't
like
care
it.
about GT, but I just think it looks so tough.
Vegeta looks soft.
I think he looked tough.
With the fucking jeans and the V-neck of fur.
I like
And
it.
he has like dark shit around. That's kind of. He looks like Prince or fucking James Brown or something.
I could see that. Yeah.
But Goku looks dope.
I don't like his voice as Super Saiyan 4.
I don't remember it.
It's like weird.
It's like weird. I remember having a. This is to show my age, guys. Even though I'm not that old, I had one of the GT movies on Game Boy,
Oh,
so
that's
you could
crazy.
put it in and watch it on Game Boy.
That's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
But that's all for me, man.
I'm trying to think. I've just been doing a lot of gaming, though. Guys, we're going to be coming back to you, though, with more and more episodes and content and
Yeah,
stuff.
we are.
I've got some things in the works, content-wise. Jules has some things in the work, content-wise. We may be doing some other things, content-wise. But this show is back.
It's back.
We're back. We're back. So it's going to be good. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't even know what episode this is.
Season 2, episode 1.
It's episode 1. No, it's not episode 1. It's like, we're not in our hundreds yet, are we?
No. I was just going by season so it'd make it a little easier. Everything else before this point was season 1.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what episode it is, man. Shout out to everybody that's been waiting on this. If you have been waiting on this, shout out to everybody that hasn't.
Yeah.
You know? If you haven't, well,
Go get swole. Hopefully you guys are strong now.
do some
too.
push-ups, work out, read comics.
While you're working out.
Facts, bro. Comics and anime and fitness tie in really well. It's so crazy because you think back in the day, like when comics first started, like, shout out to them nerds in the basement. You know what I mean? Running
Imagine if
Comic-Cons
they
and shit.
wanted to be superheroes. like getting beat up by a nerd because he was inspired by Batman or something,
That's what should
and
happen.
he's smarter than you.
They already dominate society. They're already running things. They're the ones that own businesses now and stuff. But imagine if you guys would have did it and then got buffed too.
Yeah,
You guys would have slayed.
you'd had all the hoes on your meat.
Yeah. Now we're just buff. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
I have
smart.
no hoes, man.
What?
I have no hoes.
I'm married. And on that note, kids, yeah.
From us to you all, may your pain be champagne.
Bye. Yeah, I had to do gun sounds. That's what I do. I was trying to figure out what I do at the end of this thing. I forgot.
do gun sounds.
Poof, poof, poof. That's not like a good message.
It's
to
not.
send the kids. Not gonna do gun sounds on this show anymore. Comment down below if you want more gun sounds or a new noise. Like, yay. All right, bye. We're gone. Good episode. Later.
This that Batman